What is happening, guys? This is Anil and welcome to the video tutorial on Java programming. So in this tutorial we're gonna download and install the IDE, which stands for Integrated Development Environment in our system. So we're gonna be downloading an IDE called the Eclipse, which is normally used for developing programs in different programming languages, and they provide a IDE for Java also. And I think it's one of the widely used IDE available in the world, and we're gonna download that. So first of all, if you guys want to know why we have to use an IDE, then to run a Java program, as I told you before in the previous tutorials, we need to run our programs through the command prompt, and we need to enter some commands there. But when you develop programs, every time you don't want to write the commands in the command prompt and execute that. So what you want is a simpler solution for that, and within just one click you can execute your programs. So the IDEs are going to allow us to write the program in an editor, and also they're going to provide the syntax highlighting, and also we can run the programs in one click. So these are the benefits of using an IDE. So it is not necessary that you guys need to use an IDE. You guys can run it from the command prompt, but if you're using IDE, it's going to be simpler. So let's begin. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to the eclipse.org, which is a website where Eclipse IDE is maintained, and we're going to go to this downloads. So here you guys can see we have Eclipse Standard Edition, and also we have the Eclipse IDE for Java developers, Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers. So what you guys can do is you guys can download the IDE for Java developers, or you guys can download the Standard Edition. So I got this Standard Edition because it provides much more features, but if you guys download this Eclipse IDE for Java developers, you're good to go. And also make sure that you download the proper version for your operating system, either Windows, Linux or Mac, and also for the specific type, the 32-bit or the 64-bit. So I'm running a 32-bit system, so I'm going to be downloading this one, and once you click on it, it's going to take you to a mirror, and you just need to select a mirror and the download starts. So I have already downloaded and installed it in my system, so I'm not going to be downloading it again. Alright guys, once your download finishes, you guys can see a zip file in the location where you have saved your download, and you guys need to extract this. So I'm just going to right click here, and I'm going to use WinRAR to extract it, and I'm just going to click on this extract files, and I'm just going to give the location, and it's going to extract the file. Alright guys, once your extraction finishes, then what you can do is you guys can open up the folder, the extracted folder, and inside that you guys can see Eclipse folder, and you guys can see the application Eclipse here. So what you can do is you guys can create a shortcut to your desktop so that you guys can launch this Eclipse easily. And I just need to double click on this application, Eclipse application, and it's gonna launch the Eclipse IDE. And also make sure that you have installed the JDK in your system, otherwise Eclipse is gonna produce an error saying that you don't have installed the JDK. So you guys need to download and install it. So here when you launch this Eclipse, it's gonna ask for a location to store the projects that you're gonna create in this Eclipse. So by default it's gonna be under your home directory and workspace folder. So if you want to save the project there, you guys can just click on this OK. Otherwise, if you want to save your projects in some other locations, you guys can change the location also. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the location. So I'm just gonna go to my computer and local disk F, and I'm gonna create a new folder here, and let's say Java video tutorials source. Alright, just gonna select that and click on this OK, and also I'm gonna click on this use this as the default and do not ask again, and then click on this OK, and now it's gonna open up the Eclipse IDE after loading all the resources. Alright, once you open up your Eclipse IDE, you guys can see the welcome screen. So what you can do is you guys can close it, and now you guys have the Eclipse IDE to work with, and you guys need to create a Java project and start writing the code. So I'm just gonna show you how to create a project and also how to run the Java code here in this tutorial. So first, to create a project, you guys need to go to File, New, and here you guys gonna select Java project, and you guys need to give your project name. Let me say testing, and then leave all these things as it is, and click on this next, then click on this finish. That's it. Now if I enlarge this testing, you guys can see a source folder. Inside that we're gonna create a class file. So I'm just gonna right click here and go to new and class, and you just need to give a class name, and let's say welcome, and then we're gonna have the public static void main method. So if you guys don't understand what are these things, don't worry. I'm just gonna showing how to run a Java program in Eclipse, so follow the steps. So just select this one and click on finish, and it's gonna open up the welcome.java, and also you guys can see a meta here. And what you can do is you guys can write a line. So just copy and paste the line that I'm gonna write here. It's gonna be system.out.println, and we're just gonna say hi, and save your project by pressing Ctrl S, or go to file and save, and then click on this run button here, and you guys can see here in the bottom the output, which is hi. So this is how you guys can install Eclipse IDE in your system and also run a Java program. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. In the next tutorial we're going to start writing the course in Java, so stay tuned for the next one.